The tribunal hearing into allegations of sexual misconduct claims against the Eastern Cape Judge President Selby Mbenenge continues in Johannesburg today. Yesterday, the complainant, Andiswa Mengo, broke down several times after messages she allegedly received from a senior judge were read out. Those text messages are expected to be in sharp focus again today. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo joins us now live from Rosebank in Johannesburg, where the tribunal is sitting. So, Juniour, we've heard a lot from Andiswa since Monday. Is it clear as yet whether the judge president himself will also be testifying in this case?
Indeed, Aldrin, we do expect the judge president to also take the witness stand, but this is expected to only happen next week when the current witness, the secretary, Ms. Mengo, is done with her giving her testimony before the tribunal. As far as we got yesterday, there were details around the text messages that were shared between the two of them. We only got as far as the month of June 2021. So the allegations are that this happened during a period from June 2021 to November 2022. So we still have a long way to go when it comes to those text messages between the Secretary of the High Court in the Eastern Cape as well as the Judge President in the Eastern Cape, who is the respondent in this matter. But the allegation is that this sexual harassment happened via text message and in person. So the in-person evidence will still be given by the witness, but there is no proof to this. So this is why most of the evidence that we've had from Monday until yesterday has been based on the WhatsApp exchanges between herself and the judge president. The judge president is not denying that he sent some of these messages to the secretary. He is indeed saying that I did send some of these messages and they were consensual, but he is denying that he sent some of those pictures, those images of his private parts as claimed by the witness. So we do expect him and his legal team to cross-examine the witness at some point, but we understand that this might be happening next week. But yesterday, it seemed the challenge was the interpretation of some of these messages, particularly the responses that were sent by the secretary to the judge president, because some of these responses were sent in the form of emojis and stickers. So the interpretation of that, what did some of these stickers mean? So it depends on the context, it depends on the two individuals. So the evidence leader was asking the witness so that they can, as the tribunal, try and get an understanding of what she meant about this. But what was a challenge in this situation is that the chairperson of the tribunal, that is Bernard Ngwepe. He is the former judge president of the Johannesburg High Court, a very senior judicial member. He was the president since 1998 until about 2012 as the judge president in the Johannesburg High Court. He is 77 years old. So he did give a disclaimer that he is not too familiar when it comes to WhatsApp messaging. He is not aware of how stickers are sent, what emojis are in the first place. So that seems to pose a challenge because the witness as well as the translator in this case, because some of those text messages are in isiXhosa, were trying to explain as much as they can so that the chairperson of the tribunal, the 77-year-old former judge president, could understand the messaging between the two of them and what that meant. But also there was a lot of talking from the witness about the power dynamic between herself as a junior staff member in the Eastern Cape High Court and the judge president. Also that age gap between the two of them, the judge president being 63 years old and the witness being 36 years old. Also what came to light yesterday was the legal representation. The judge president has about 3 senior counsels in his legal team. He also wanted to add one former judge, which is Philip Zilwa, a judge in the Eastern Cape. He wanted him to be part of his legal team. This was shot down by the tribunal, but the witness herself is being represented pro bono by the Women's League Justice of South Africa. So there's also that discrepancy there as well as when it comes to the representation, Aldrin.
Thank you so much, Juniour Khumalo, there joining us from Rosebank, where the Judicial Conduct Tribunal is sitting into the allegations made against the Judge President of the Eastern Cape.